Larry Davis.
Yeah, what?
I, we need to do the stream again. We haven't done it in a while.
Yeah.
This week is, hold on. The CDI?
What's that?
It's a video game console by Phillips. They partnered with Nintendo.
Screwdriver
briefly.
Company?
That's right, yeah. Screwdriver Company partnered with Nintendo to make a video game console.
Weird.
Yeah. Anyway, I could not get CDI games running. You can probably hear Sonic the Hedgehog in the background, so you already would know that something is amiss. But instead, I found a CDI, VHS tape. It was, discarded in my backyard, and, I put it in VCR, and I transferred it over, and I then found it on YouTube and gave you a link, because that is probably better quality.
Every CDI VHS is personalized.
That's right. You watch the CDI VHS tape, you'll die in 7 days. So this is pretty much it for us.
Finally.
Yeah. Look, COVID didn't get us, so the CDI certainly will. I've only watched maybe the first 5 or so minutes of this video, so I have absolutely no idea where it will take us by the end of it. I just know it is basically...
I haven't seen any of it.
Yeah, it is basically just a, hey, here's our hot new hardware, here's all the fun games you can play on it, that kind of thing. So I'm going to hit start on this, and we will sync up the CDI video.
Okay.
So, 3, 2, 1.
CDIs. And when are you gonna grow up and sell something?
And then while this is going on, because I wanted to still, play video games, I got the beta for
You're
Sonic
talking
the
over
Hedgehog.
this great dialogue.
Forget I'm also the one who repairs things under those warranties.
This is like an episode of The
How
Sopranos.
do I get there first?
Yeah.
And if I get there first. Put it back. Hey, coffee today.
So that's how it began.
I do
And
like,
late
though,
for
how
work
they have,
as usual. And me, off to
stereotypical
sell CDI.
Brooklyn Mafia
You know, the
accents
4-in-1
for some
home
reason.
entertainment system, but I'm getting
Like New
ahead of
Jersey.
myself.
New Jersey, I'm sorry.
See, my first customers were soon to be Timmy and his mom. Seemed that loading a game on Dad's new CD-ROM computer was more than they bargained for.
Don't touch anything, okay?
I'm totally gonna touch something.
Chewie.
Yeah, just raise the whole hard disk.
No. Chewie, don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Mom, what does he raise this mean?
The genuine panic in Timmy's mom's
It wasn't
voice
long
is
after
really good.
Dad got a call from his dispatcher.
Earl here. Yeah, Earl. We've got a computer down. You better write this down. 2111 Pine Street. Seems the young man took out the family computer.
Now don't think of me as stealing Ed's customers.
Took it out from 800 yards with a 50 cal.
Robin Hood for the information age, if you will.
Yeah, this seems like the kind of kid who would, a year from now, get into his dad's gun rack.
Yeah.
So, you hit a pothole on the information superhighway, huh?
Wow, that was
You ever hit a
fast.
pothole on the information superhighway, Larry?
The computer is
Every
right
day.
there.
Uh-huh.
But
Uh-huh.
the computer's over there.
This goes in here, and this.
Calling over the PC repair guy, and this fucking deadbeat just brought his CDI.
But it was the computer.
What's that? CDI. Compact Disc Interactive. It plays everything from music CDs to educational games. All through your television, all on its big screen, and all in full motion digital video. But more importantly, though, it helps keep Shorty over there.
Timmy!
Crashing Dad's computer. Hey, Michelangelo. You like crayons, huh? How'd you like to try this? Crayon Factory. Put it in. Close it. And now...
See, the thing, Larry, if I could get emulation running, we could be playing Crayon Factory right now. Make our
Show
own,
this kid plumbers don't wear ties.
Oh, no, that's,
I guess that's 3D.
wrong console, but yes.
Yeah.
I saw Plumbers Don't Wear Ties when I was a kid, and it was a transformative experience.
Roam the plant, trying everything from creating your own colors in the custom crayon department to fixing the factory's machines.
Might I add, it's a great
Lower the wages of the sweatshop workers by pressing B.
You've got mixing and matching, sorting and solving, and if they aren't solving and
I
sorting
raised
or
the
mixing
minimum
and
wage to
matching, they're
15
figuring
bucks
out
and the
how
game
to
just
recognition
shut
and
off.
quality control.
Grand Factory closed.
Hi. Hello. Excuse me. Remember
Those
me?
guys look dangerously close to
The
minions.
CD-ROM?
Funny you should mention the CD-ROM.
40-year-old dude just busting into this family's house and playing Grand Factory. Game for
CDI, you
toddlers.
just put in your disc and play. No
Also,
loading
like, just selling them
problems,
this
no
$600
complicated
console
I mean,
against their
CDI
will.
plays educational
Yes.
titles, music CDs, movies like Four Weddings and a Funeral, games. Oh, and the games.
If you ever want to see your family again, you will buy the CDI.
Here's a real beaut. Chaos Control.
Yeah.
See, there you go. There's the Sonic connection.
Oh,
Chaos Control sound familiar?
I watched you
Yeah, it
about that
does.
far and was just like, I need to shut this off and save the rest of it
Aliens
for
are
later.
invaded the solar system, and the fate of the planet rests upon you.
I messed up how it has the rating in the corner the entire time you play.
Alien invaders. But
Yeah,
you don't
weird.
get off that easy. If by chance you manage to live through this, you've got 3 more missions to keep you busy. So you keep pushing ahead, firing
3
away
whole
at
missions,
everything in your
Larry
path.
Davis.
But they're
That
attacking
FMV
you.
ain't cheap.
They're coming from the sides, you're blasting away.
No.
You're fighting for liberty. You're
You're just sitting there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sure my husband would find this fascinating, but me, on the other hand...
Imagine being this lady's husband, coming home to find out your kid destroyed your hard drive, your whole computer shot, and then your wife blew $600 on a CDI with Grand Factory.
oh, hey, there you go.
See?
The entire game is played against real
It can't be a failure to launch stream without golf. So we're covered.
course.
We're set.
created to the smallest detail. Hook it, and you're in the rough. Too far, you're in the traps. Slice it, and you're swimming. Nevertheless,
Yeah, that's how golf games work.
Play like
Well,
a
I
seasoned
wouldn't know
golfer.
anything about that.
Dress like one.
Timmy,
Oh, don't worry, it's CDI. So, you like bears, Timmy? Why not try it on this here?
I thought he was grabbing the golf
controller?
disc for a second, and like the mom's reaction to that was pretty much just you anytime I pull out a golf game. Just fucking no!
Spelling, there's games to teach grammar, even games to teach reasoning. With Berenstain
Hey
Bears,
Timmy,
play
you
it
seem a
with
little
Bear.
bit
Kids
too
have the
dumb
first
to use the regular controller. Try this giant ball you slap at.
And at Lizzie's tea party, you're even learning math.
Controller doesn't even do anything.
Used throughout your life.
Just makes me
It's
think
just
he's
playing a video.
Yeah.
Which it all comes down to is this. Computers are great for computer kinds of things, but let's face it, a computer makes for a very fragile, not to mention expensive game machine. Well, that's where CDI comes in.
I kind of feel like this is where we've come around on like PC gaming, where he's just, computers are great for computer things, but
Yeah.
Through your television,
We need the Larry
all
Miller
surround
CDI
sound,
program
screen,
or whatever.
and full motion digital video. And if that wasn't enough, CDI is so simple, anyone can use it. Which keeps Junior here from playing the computer unsupervised.
Ooh, nice one.
Yep, no need to thank me. I'm just here to help.
While my mission
I live here
was to
now.
introduce people to the wonders of CDI, Ed's mission was to make as much while doing as little as possible.
there's Larry Davis on the job.
Understandable.
Right leg. Let's pick it up and go.
George calls up and he's just like, what? I don't want to talk. I'm watching
You
Katie
can work
Smith's
out as much as
aerobics.
you want without having to drag Timmy here to the gym.
You tailor your training to your individual goals. Watch this. See that? It even keeps your program on file. You can change pace in the middle of a workout. Vary your training. Oh boy, I mean, just look at that. Muscle toning, body sculpting.
Let's have
There's
Sonic chill out
aerobics,
here for a second.
aeroboxing.
Watch
Why,
this
you'll be
aerobics
sweating
video.
with the sveltest in no time. Not only is it a great way to get in shape, it's a great
That
way
dude's
to
got an eye
stay in
patch.
shape. Of course, working out at home not only saves time and money, it also keeps you within comfortable reach of your fridge.
Oh, hell.
Well, no worries. There's still more than 200 titles to go.
Actually, I was
I find that hard to
thinking
believe.
About one of the dozens of full-length motion
Literally
pictures
all of the
available
CDI
on
games ever manufactured are in this bag.
Funeral, perhaps?
How about something like...
Like something you could play with your husband and friends?
The live-action
All
interactive
right.
version of the board game Clue.
Actually, I was thinking about...
The racy political murder mystery Voyeur. The educational children's game Sticky Bear Math.
Voyeur just sounds like a fake Seinfeld movie to me.
R.I.P.
Ready to pit wits with Alex himself, eh?
You bet.
This is Jeopardy! Let's put the dollar values on the board.
How about American history? You're good at that.
Yep, don't you two worry
American
about
History
it.
X.
I'll let myself out.
Plays
Weird
an
category
FMV
for
of the
Jeopardy.
curb stomping scene.
Yeah.
Yes, Timmy!
Avery Brooks. Who is Avery Brooks?
Happy new CDI owners? Ed late? It was a typical day.
What are you
What
doing?
have you been eating?
What am I doing here? Work. You might want to try it sometime.
Looks like he's been huffing paint.
You got a little something here.
Not to make excuses for him, but Ed
I
was
mean, I don't
born
know
20
how you
minutes
spend your
after me,
breaks
and
at
he's
work,
been late
but
ever since.
Now that you know what Compact Disc Interactive has to offer, it's clear why CDI is CD for your TV. With CDI,
You can blow up the Dalai Lama with the power of the CDI.
Sound as big as your own television.
Really weird this console never
CDI
caught
is
on.
The work of a CD-ROM, a VCR, a video game unit, and a CD player, all in one. And it's yours for just 8 payments of only $62.50. CDI offers over 200 titles like the cinematic adventure Burn Cycle. There
You
are
almost
veggie
bought a
Yeah.
copy of Burn
like
Cycle.
Berenstain Bears. Interactive music
No, I
titles
didn't.
like Peter Gabriel's Explora 1.
Was it
or
something
Whoa.
else?
sequence works like
What was
It was
it?
a dataless encounter.
Oh,
and
that's right.
movies
Okay.
Like 4 Weddings and a Funeral with new releases
Oh.
every
Because I'm
month.
dedicated to Tia Carrera.
CDI also plays music CDs.
I like how they keep
making
mentioning that, like
Compact
that's the
Disc
big
Interactive a
one.
must for
Yeah.
your home entertainment system. And CDI offers over 200 titles with new
Ugh.
releases every month.
Ugh.
Is the CDI the ultimate retro game console at this point? Because it will also like play VHS tapes.
Maybe.
I get a PVM and a CDI. And I can finally watch this
Order the
VHS
Magnavox
copy of
CDI
Oh
player
God.
now, and you'll also get 6 pieces of incredible software included free with your purchase.
But can you watch Oh God You Devil?
The animated
Well, I
adventure
only have that on
Space
DVD.
Ace, The thrill ride
Okay.
chaos
I had to
control.
look around on eBay.
The kids' classic Berenstain Bears, a blockbuster movie, and the music CD Shared Vision. The songs of the Beatles is sung by contemporary artists. A $265 software value included at no additional
Not
charge.
actual
You
Beatles
buy now.
recordings.
Call this number now to receive the Magnavox CDI player, complete with digital video cartridge.
Remember when you bought that whole
game
Beatles
controller,
collection and you don't
over
even like the Beatles?
$265 of CDI's best titles,
Yeah.
all for just 8 payments of only $62.50. Call during this limited time offer and find out how easy.
Was this the
versatile,
only
and
way this was
expensive
available? Was it not in
CDI
stores?
can be.
I can't remember actually if they sold this thing in stores.
You got that right.
Introducing anything new to teenagers is always tough. They think they know everything about everything, and everything is boring. But these 3 young men were about to get a wake-up call from CDI Sid.
Hey, Dwayne!
You need to get some new games for this.
CDI Sid appearing in people's lives like Little Slugger.
Hey, Dwayne, watch what you're doing. I mean, I can play this in my sleep. Yeah.
Can't believe they had the title card that said Game Machine DOA.
No! Look what you've done. Why are you blaming me?
Calypso, what have you done?
Put it on the shelf. No one will know.
I wish. My dad plays this thing all the time. What are we gonna do?
I know. Tell him he came home. It was already broken. Tell him the house was haunted by a poltergeist.
And this was just a warning.
Hey, Ed.
Yeah.
We got a game machine down. A group of young men in need of assistance over at
I'm trying to remember the name of it. There's one of these.
Young men, no MILFs.
Cherry Glen. Can you get right over there?
Not before me, Eddie.
There's one of these things that's like for Sega CD, I think. But it's done like a drama.
Yeah. Can you fix it?
Like Invitation to Love.
It's about like a
This goes in here.
group
this in
of
here,
early
this in here,
20-somethings
and
who want to
there
get
you
into
go.
game development, I think,
What's
or
that supposed to be?
they want to be game
This-
journalists or
okay.
something like that. It's
CDI.
weird, but it's like
It does the
framed
work
as a
of
drama.
VCR, a CD player,
Okay,
a game
fine.
machine, and a CD-ROM all in one.
I want to hear about
And
the
what are we
CDI.
supposed to do with it? Oh, I don't know, Einstein. I'll go out on a limb and say, watch movies, listen to compact discs, play games, interact with multimedia titles.
Shit,
Nita,
Sid getting
now
on
can you
their
fix the
level,
machine so we
getting
can get back to
sassy.
our game?
I thought you
I love
fellas were
interacting
into
with
something more
multimedia
challenging,
titles.
two-dimensional things. You know, something with full motion digital video, killer graphics, a plot.
Like what?
You boys think you're man enough for burn shotgun?
You see, the hook here is you're a software thief who ran into a little problem. Someone finds out what you're up to, and now you're running around with the cyber virus in your skull. And unless you can
Oh
figure
no, I
out
got
how
the
to get
cyber
out of
virus.
120
Didn't
minutes,
wear my mask.
boom, you'll be re-wallpapering your bedroom with ground chuck.
Come on, Cutter. Run! Come on faster!
Bummer.
Okay, so you're at the door. Go into your hand.
Larry, I'm genuinely upset we're not playing Burn Cycle right now.
Bleh.
Okay, Sparky, I think we've seen enough. Kevin, you're up.
Now, eventually, Ed did make it to 219
Tell these guys about the CDI.
where he found the wrong address and the wrong 3 guys.
Hey guys, you ever hear of Crayon Factory?
Pops.
Stabbed to death.
Cram Factory.
Chaos control.
Strap in, boys. You're outnumbered 5-1 by these planetary probe-stealing, Earth-marauding. We'll blow you to smithereens without blinking alien. And while you're up here furiously fighting across the deck of the Keshran mothership, they've got stragglers screaming through the solar system, annihilating anything that moves. So you're up here whipping around, picking off those barbarians left and right, vying for global salvation. But these guys are relentless. No timeouts, nothing.
Once you blast one, another one keeps coming right at it, right after it. So, you fellas ready for something else? We still have more than 200 titles to go. Let's see what we have here. 7th guest. Hall of Fame
They'll love it.
football.
The face you make when you hear Red Book audio for the first time.
Space Ace. Now, assuming you boys can keep up, tell me this isn't identical to the arcade version. No. Dwayne. No, right. Now, you see here, fellas, what you got.
Where else can you find a full screen experience like this? Over. All on your big screen TV. Energize. And all in full motion digital video. Up. And all with CD sound.
Wow,
I really
that's
wonder
killer sound.
if Space
Boys,
Ace
what it
looked
boils
that good
down
on
to
the
is this.
CDI.
What you have here is an incredibly
Oh, no.
simple machine. Easy to set up, easy to use. Playing
Yeah,
out
I feel there would
interactive
have to be more
titles,
compression on it.
videos, the audio
Yeah.
CDs, all in one
But unlike the
self-contained
Sega CD, I
system
don't
that
think
just
it'd be like
hangs
as
out in your living
hamstrung
room. I mean,
as the
CDI has something for everyone. You got
No,
content,
that's why they keep
interactive,
saying
and
full
social media to help you
screen,
with your homework,
for one
Captain
thing.
Smith's
Yeah.
workout disc for your mom, Sticky Bear math for your little brother, Palm Springs golf for pops. It plays full-length feature movies for the whole family.
Was that a car? This place is a mess. My dad. What am I gonna do about the house?
You're on your own there.
Wow,
By
thanks,
now I knew
Dick.
Ed was plenty fed up with finishing second. But I thought he was too stubborn to ever change his ways.
Mike
Later,
Zakoska's
I'd be
here.
in for a surprise.
Fix the HR.
That's not your dad? Maybe one of these days you'll actually get
EHR.
something constructed.
VHS, I'm sorry. Trying to learn about the CDI and play Sonic at the same
Interactive
time.
has to offer, it's clear why CDI is CD for your TV. With CDI, you'll experience full motion digital video.
So, like, the
with
thing
compact
here is that that guy is not
sound
actually a
video
repairman, he's just, like,
CDI does the work of a
scalping
CD-ROM,
Yeah.
a
out from this
VCR,
under...
a video game unit,
Okay.
Yeah,
and a
he's
CD
driving
player
this poor
all
man
in
to
one.
suicide. This guy
And
who
it's
actually
yours for
has
just
like a
8
business he
payments
needs to
of
run.
only
This dude's like
$62.50.
undercutting him by
CDI
selling
offers
people
over 200
CDIs for
titles like the
$600.
cinematic adventure Burn Cycle.
500, it turns out.
Educational discs
Oh.
like Berenstain Bears.
Well, adjust that for
Interactive
inflation.
music titles like Peter Gabriel's
It's probably closer to what,
or
like
in-depth reference
800
works
I love how they
like
keep showing that same clip of Peter Gabriel stepping out of a limo in a pimp suit.
With new releases every month. Plus, CDI also plays
If I
music
saw that, I'd
CDs,
probably buy a
making
CDI.
compact disc interactive a must
Sure.
for your
Peter
home
Gabriel
entertainment
whenever I want.
system. And
Why wouldn't they show, like, the
CDI offers over
Sledgehammer
200 titles
video?
with new releases every month.
When did
You'd think that
Sledgehammer-
would be, like, more of a, hey, check this out. The Sledgehammer was early. That was, like, one of his first solo albums.
I'm not as much of a Peter Gabriel expert as you, so.
I mean, this is 95, and just think about how Weird Al did a parody of Sledgehammer in 90...
Oh, that's
2
true.
or
I
something.
should have thought about Weird Al, because I would be much
Yeah.
more familiar with that than the actual.
Waffle King's a classic.
Free with your purchase. Compton's Encyclopedia, the animated adventure Space Ace, the thrill ride Chaos Control, the kids' classic Berenstain Bears, a blockbuster movie, and the music CD shared.
Also like how they don't commit to like what movie you're going to get for free with this.
It's just a blockbuster movie.
Included at no additional
Yeah.
charge when you buy now. Call this number now to receive the Magnavox CDI player, complete with digital video cartridge, game controller,
See?
and
$4.99.
$265 of CDI's best titles.
Yeah, but I mean, just
All
think
for
about
just
how
$8
affordable it is at
$62.50.
$62.50 a
Call
month.
during this limited time offer
Oh, yeah.
and find out how easy, versatile, and inexpensive
Plus $20
CDI
shipping,
can be.
and it'll take 4 to 6 weeks to arrive.
And finally, we came to Peter and Gina. This pair loves movies.
No check.
Unfortunately,
Finally,
overseas,
more
VCR
MILFs.
has developed quite an
So-
appetite, making my twin brother Ed a frequent visitor.
Looks like Zach Gilligan.
It's the tape. It's eating the tape.
Look, that Gremlins money has to dry up
Forrest
sometime.
Gump is only 3 weeks
Yeah.
old. We have to replace one more movie that thing devours.
I know, but
Now he looks like Dale Cooper.
Ed, let's just try and resurrect this.
It's just me every time I'm on the phone yelling "I know" over and over again.
Meanwhile, Ed was big surprise here.
Hey, Ed. Earl here. We got
Oh.
a down over at Peter and Gina's again. I think
Ed reminded me of
Which, of
Mac
course,
in that
gave me
episode of
plenty
Always
time
Sunny
to
where
show
they're
Peter
stealing
and
the
Gina
artifact.
movies on CDI, which, of course,
Just in that
is
truck
back
eating
to a story.
constantly.
I like how it's a contrast of the other guy eating healthfully. Even though he looks like just as much of a slob.
Sid. Ed? Sid!
Looks like it.
So, what's with the new uniform, Ed?
Not new, not Ed, Sid.
Name's not Ed anymore. It's Dunk.
Okay.
Let me call the cops.
This
This isn't Ed.
This here. There you go. All fixed.
What exactly do you mean, Sid? All fixed.
Yes, Sid, what the
New way to
fuck?
watch movies. You kids like movies. I like movies on CDI. CDI. A compact disc interactive.
Yeah, just say it a few more times.
It plays full-length feature movies and more, and plays them all on compact disc. Movies like Four Weddings and a Funeral, one of the dozens of motion pictures available on CDI.
You know, Larry,
Plays
Four
them all
Weddings and a
with CD
Funeral.
sound. It's a home
There are
cinema.
dozens, but we're
Right
only
now,
going to say one.
Have a seat.
Sid looks like he'd be out here a few months from now, like hawking
Just hit
Riddler's
play.
brain-sucking device.
Hey, you guys got any
Oh man, I just got real flashback from that
But
Better yet,
that feature
I'll watch
presentation
your movie
thing.
now. I mean, it's not
Oh,
like a
yeah,
CD has
yeah.
the life expectancy of a video cassette, if you know what I mean. How about something more Caesar's World of Boxing?
Also, Sid is just lying to them about like the longevity of CD media.
You strike me as someone who knows how to take care of business.
whoa,
himself
Sid!
a brawl.
Didn't fucking ask you,
There
buddy.
you go.
Now check this out. You select your own boxer, pick his form, choose his specs. By now, Ed was so late, he'd lost his best customer. And this would prove to be the final straw.
Money, 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 money. No whammy, no whammy. Stop.
Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, I got a really good feeling for this. Hey. Oh!
Yo, Sid, this game looks like crap.
He's cut. He's bleeding. Blood. Yes.
All right, settle down
The
now.
fuck's wrong with your wife, dude?
Now, how about a nice relaxing afternoon of murder and betrayal? Clue.
Probably
Here,
Dell
talking
Uncree
like
with Army
Army
Hammer.
Hammer.
This isn't just Clue, it's Clue come to life. No longer are you blindly trying to weed out the murderer alone. Now you have additional leads to help you crack the case.
I mean, check this
My mom
out.
had a like
You can
VHS
watch
Clue
confessions from
game.
the other players, or
Yeah, it's probably the same thing as this, but with that crappy
Yeah.
game part added on top.
scrutinize
I
the rooms
wonder if
This
that is
isn't the
actually
movie.
the case.
to help you
Yeah.
solve the killing.
And just what do you suppose drove one to such an act?
Then again,
I remember I had like a Gargoyles hybrid board game VHS thing.
Here's an interactive adventure game that combines the pace of the classic arcade game with all the cinematics and theatrics of a full-length movie. You see, you had a little incident while stealing some software. Now you're doing everything from shooting your way out of software company to blending in with the bottom dwellers of the city. Okay, like look here.
Giant Bomb played Burn Cycle once
Series of puzzles.
in a random PC game.
Giant Bomb, what's that?
Well, it used to be a website.
Oh, what about?
Oh yeah, the impressive thing is.
Well, originally video games, but like later, I don't know.
Hey, you guys don't have a
It got
CD
weird.
player either. Well, as if this wasn't your lucky day already. Not only does CDI have CD sound, it also plays music CDs as well. So,
Like the
what you
soundtrack
guys
before
have
Weddings
here
and
is
a
machine
Funeral.
that plays movies, games, multimedia titles, and music CDs. all in
Beatles
one
songs
system.
as interpreted
Not only
by
that,
other artists.
CDI is a fraction of what some of those other machines cost on their own.
It's just the Cinco MIDI machine.
Yeah. Just sit here and listen to Camptown Races.
I'd find you here. Hey, Eddie! You think you can keep
Ed
taking
went
away
home
my
and beat his
business?
wife that
I
night.
got a thing going here. I know these people. These are my people. Who sold them their first extended warranty? Me. Who sold them their second extended warranty? Me. Who's over here every week fixing their VCR? Me.
He's almost family.
You hear that?
It's all about family, Larry.
Look at this. This is great.
Yeah.
This is Mad Dog McCree. You know, the old
Yes!
revolver.
Finally, they waited this long to show Mad Dog McCree.
His wife's so disinterested in what they're arguing about that she puts on Mad Dog McCree.
If you keep this up, I gotta find a new line of work.
A minute with CDI, and years of rivalry just disappeared. Maybe it was all the CDI titles. Maybe it was the interactivity. Maybe it was the digital video and CD sound. All I know is that now I have a partner. Better late than never.
Well, that's nice. Get some romance at the end.
Interactive has to offer. It's clear why CDI is CD for your TV. With CDI, you'll experience full-motion digital video with compact disc sound as big as your own television. CDI does the work of a CD-ROM.
Well, I think I should probably order a CDI.
And a CD
Yeah,
player,
I mean,
all in one.
look,
I mean,
I
this
couldn't
was a
emulate
very
Yours for just
compelling,
8 payments of only
you know,
$62.50.
pitch.
Yeah. Larry,
CDI
why
offers
don't you get on
over
eBay
200
real quick?
titles
Tell me
like
how
the
much a
cinematic
CDI
adventure
goes
Burn
for
Cycle.
nowadays.
There are
'Cause I'm
educational
curious.
discs like Berenstain Bears.
Okay.
Interactive music
I'm
titles
afraid to
like
start
Gabriel's
anything else
Explorer
up while I'm
1,
running all
or
this, 'cause
in-depth
it is
reference
making my
works like
computer
Compton's
chug.
Interactive Encyclopedia.
Isn't it one of those things where there were multiple models of it, like 3DO?
Plus,
What we're
CDI
looking at here
also
specifically
plays music
is
CDs,
Magnavox
making
CDI.
compact disc interactive a must for your
Yeah.
home
This is not
entertainment
this is
system.
Okay,
not
well-
like the
And
CDI,
offers over
Phillips
200 titles
CDI,
with
but
new
one of the
releases
offshoots.
Well,
every month.
there are a couple here that are the Magnavox, like we just saw, that are from 400 to 500,
Oh, so
kind of
they-
ranging, depending on condition.
They've retained their value.
Held their value.
Yeah. Oh. Should have got in on the ground floor. It would have been fine. Protected my investment.
Yeah, well, this one includes,
Order the
Escape
Magnavox CDI player
from
now, and you'll also get 6
something
pieces of
City,
incredible software included
Wacky
free with your
World of
purchase.
Miniature Golf,
Compton's
Oh.
Encyclopedia.
Star Trek
Animated
6,
adventure Space
Ah.
Ace.
I guess just the movie,
Thrill ride
um,
Chaos Control.
and Palm
The
Springs
kids'
Open.
classic Berenstain
Well, I mean,
Bears,
that's pretty much all you need
blockbuster
besides
movie,
the
and
Nintendo
music
ones.
CD shared
That's
vision. The songs
something
of
I
the
saw
Beatles
tweeted
is
out
sung by
recently too
contemporary
was that
artists.
apparently someone on the
A
staff of Hotel Mario
$265
kept pitching a
software
cheese
value
hotel,
included no
and then like the
additional
other
charge when
developers
you
on the
buy
team started
now.
to get really pissed
Call
off
this
about it because they
number
thought it was
now
a
to
terrible
receive
idea,
the
and they
Magnavox
got that guy
CDI
fired.
player, complete with digital video
And now every
cartridge,
time they do
game
interviews about
controller,
Hotel
and
Mario,
over
they bring up how bad the cheese
$265 of
hotel idea
CDI's
was.
best titles, all for just
Wait,
8%
what?
of only
What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
$62.50. Call during
In
this
Hotel
limited
Mario,
time
someone had
offer
pitched
and find out
one of the
how
levels would have
easy,
been a hotel
versatile,
based
and
around
inexpensive
cheese.
CDI
And they drew up like
Yeah.
design docs and everything, and so like the other, like he got fired, like kicked off the team.
Okay.
And now every time the development team does interviews about Hotel Mario, they make sure to take time to shit on the dude who came up with the cheese hotel idea.
That's not any dumber than anything else in that game,
No,
though.
it's not, but that's like what's so funny about the story, is like that
Yeah.
team apparently has like a line that they drew, and it was cheese hotel.
CDI.
Yeah.
And when are you gonna grow up and sell
But-
something people use? What are you talking
Anyway,
about?
that's
Oh,
the
that's
CDI.
right.
We
It's
couldn't
standard
actually sit down and play
warranties.
games, so I will link
forget I'm also the one who
this
repairs
video
things
in
under
the
those
description when I do the
Not if
VOD
I
of
get
this.
there
That
first.
way, if somebody wants to just sit down and watch it without this Sonic bullshit in front of it or us talking, they can do that.
Coffee
Uh,
So that's how
But yeah,
it began.
I'm bummed that we didn't get to
Ed
play
looking for
Burn
work
Notice.
as usual, and me off to sell
Yeah.
CD
Well,
out.
Burn Notice,
You know,
there's a
the
PC
4-in-1
version
home
of it.
entertainment system.
Maybe we play Burn
But I'm
Notice
getting ahead of
on a
myself.
different stream.
I don't
sometime.
think so.
But maybe we do. Burn Notice and Daedalus Encounter double stream. How about that?
That's a 3DO game.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
But 3DO emulation I can actually do.
Loading a game on Dad's new
Okay.
CD-ROM computer was
Sure.
Well,
made
I
by-
also struggled to find out what
touch it,
launched on the
okay?
CDI too, and I think that is probably because there were multiple versions of it. It's hard to figure out what came out on the first unit or whatever. But
Jimmy, you're not doing it.
I might also just
There
be
was
looking in
a-
the wrong place.
No.
There's a CDI with 27, quote, video cartridges, the listing says.
Huh.
And one of them is Thunder in Paradise. The Hulk Hogan TV show turned into a kind of game.
Earl here.
Yeah, Earl.
Well,
We've got a computer down
Cameo appearance from Jimmy Mouth of the South Heart.
111 Pine Street.
how much is that selling?
Seems the young man took out the family computer.
I don't know, that's just in this listing with a bunch of other games.
So much as
Hotel Mario apparently is very expensive.
That doesn't
Robin
surprise
Hood for
me.
the
I imagine
information
that and the Zelda games probably are pretty expensive now, just because of the allure around them. The fact
Yeah,
that
maybe.
they are memes, I guess, would probably drive the value of them up.
Pothole in the information
Uh,
superhighway, huh?
And then again, the fact that emulation on this thing is.
Yeah, the computer is right over there.
I think if someone really wanted to sit down and put the time into figuring out how to emulate this stuff, they really could. But I did not want to go screw around with having to run command prompt stuff and fucking around with MAME. It seems like a lot to get
But it was
CDI
the
games running on the PC.
Understandable.
CDI.
So, for whenever we run into something like that, we'll probably do something like this, because especially in the 90s, there's a lot of videos like this. Like I said, there's one for the Sega CD. Actually, it might have been the 32X, I can't quite remember.
It helps keep
But there's
Shorty
a
over there.
bunch of these for other consoles.
Trashing Dad's computer. Hey,
Famously that one
You
for
like
Star
crayons,
Fox
huh?
64
How'd
that
you like to
Nintendo
try
put out
this?
on that VHS
Crayon
tape.
Factory. Put it in.
Okay.
But,
There's the VHS tape of John Lovett's,
Close it.
about Donkey Kong
Now,
Country.
let's
yeah,
play.
yeah.
Donkey Kong 64, I guess.
Hey, look, Nintendo 64 emulation will probably run fine for the games that launched on that thing, but there's very few, so I don't know, maybe we also watch a few of those VHS tapes.
It's just Mario and Pilot Wings, right?
Check this out.
Yes.
Once
There's a
you've got
Mahjong
the
game, but
time,
that
free
came out
development
only in
plan,
Japan.
trying everything from
So for
creating
us, it
your
was
own
just
colors
us.
in the custom crayon
Um,
department to fixing the factory's machine.
But we're not going to do Sega CD games today. There's a lot of them that launched on the Sega CD, and Sega CD games all take kind of a bit of time to get going because they're bogged down with a bunch of FMV shit. So next time we do a stream, it's just going to be Sega CD games. So
Excuse me, remember me?
that's it for now.
The CD-ROM?
Thank you, Larry, for watching this CDI thing with me.
CDI here has everything you get in a
Goodbye,
CD-ROM.
dinosaurs.
Nope, that's for the podcast.
With CDI, you just
Oh.
put in your disc and play.
Goodbye.
Knowing me, Larry Davis, knowing you,
No,
George
it's also
Brundle.
for the podcast.
Uh-huh.
I mean, CDI plays educational titles, music CDs.
We don't have a sign off for
movies
this, I just hit
Rowan
stop
the Hero,
streaming.
Games.